It's just really special to be up here. It gives you a break from regular life, and it gives you a chance to have fun, be interactive with your family.
When you come here to the Y, I know it's not what we would normally think of. There's so many things here that are for us and for our families.
Just the atmosphere is just so supportive and encouraging and fun that it has been very much transformative for my children.
When we come here, there's so many group activities and stuff that we could all do together and
to just be together as a family.
Our family is super close.
There's just so much here that they can do, but also just being out in nature, period. Really just being out in nature, it is absolutely beautiful here. There's not a lot of places that you can go where it's this beautiful and brings peace.
They get a stronger connection without Wi-Fi.
That's true.
I really love it here.
I'm gonna speak slow because I have a speech impediment. I am a mother. I have a 9-year-old grandbaby that I love very, very much. I'm a veteran with the Army. I love nature a lot. It does something to me, calms me. Just to walk around and take it all in is so calming. When I was here at the Y last year, I immediately felt grounded, and I felt like, everything is okay, and I felt safe, after not being safe in a lot of areas. Well, last year was my first time here at the Y, and I was having a very difficult time in life. I was having a very difficult time, and I came here, and I just saw so much. I was really able to open up and look deep inside of myself, and just to let me know that things are okay and I'm not alone. I'm not alone in more ways than one. I'm not alone. There were so many nice people here that helped me and helped me bond with my son. He made a fire and me and him sat there. We sat there and we talked. For the first time in years, we talked. I think there is no one that would come here to the Y and not feel some type of impact at all. And it's nice that places like the Y can help us rebuild families.
Well, we live in a suburb of a large city, and so our lives are very busy, very programmed, and so we enjoy the opportunity to get out of the city and connect more to nature, connect as a family, and regardless of how long we stay, whether it's 5, 6, 7, 8 days, when we leave, there's always something that they feel like we didn't quite get to or they would have liked to have done again.
You don't get bored. There are 1,000 things to do if you want to. It just doesn't feel like you have to. There's a lot of built-in unstructured time, which can be really great. And the kids they just seem calmer, less stressed, less anxious. It seems like they kind of take a big breath and a release once they get here as well.
Oh, I love dogs. And so when I heard about dog sledding, I'm like, a sport with dogs? Awesome. So being on a dog sled ride, it's just like a dream come true. As soon as you get on the sled, you can automatically feel the excitement, and before you even get on the sled, you can feel the energy from the dogs. It's just so loud, and you can feel how excited they are. That first burst of speed is enough that if you're standing, you feel like this. You feel like you're gonna fly off.
Like, we had come to Steve's presentation, and his presentation was incredibly inspiring. But when she actually got on the sled and they were going out for this long dog sled ride, I just started crying. I mean, I did. They took off and I just started crying. And it was it was just really great.
He radioed us and said, well, Ravel she has the lead now. She's driving the sled. And we saw them take a turn out on one of the hills, and we heard her voice in the distance saying, "On by, on by." And he allowed her that moment, that space to drive the sled dog. This is the place that it's non-negotiable whether this is somewhere we're going to go or not. We always go.
It's just become kind of part of who we are. It's become part of our family culture.
It's a lot. It's pretty great.
It's pretty great.
You know, I don't think they want to admit it, but I think just getting away from technology for my family is something that they've come to value. It's just been kind of a reset button for the kids, where they can, get back in touch with themselves and kind of the real world and make true friendships and talk to people, truly talk to people.
I think, in this age of being connected to devices and being disconnected from people, this is an important experience for them, not only to experience nature, but to connect to friends and learn how to play. Like when I was a kid, where my parents sent me out all day and said, just go ahead and play, and you're able to play different games, interact, socialize, which I feel like we've been missing a lot. And this gives them that wonderful experience to be able to do that.
Brady has had some challenges with friends and, just knowing that he can come up here for a week and make new friends, and they're special friendships, they're different. Taylor too, like she grew up with a stutter and not having as many friends, so they've had different challenges to overcome, and camp has been very confidence building for them. They have come back just energized, like more alive, something in them is just sparked, and they are just non-stop stories. We always have to stop at Bojo's on the way home and just hear all the stories about everything that happened.
Being able to be technology connected is one thing, but to be able to give back to your community, being able to connect with different people, different backgrounds, like they were able to do at camp. I would say that these are skills that you will need to be successful in life.
It's fun to see them experience new things that I know they wouldn't get to experience at home, opportunities that I can't give them. So they've come to value it, especially because we've gotten so much support in getting them to be able to go to camp, which we're always grateful of. So it's been a real highlight in their summer and their year, something they look forward to every summer. They just come back with a real joy having had that experience, and look forward to next year. They count down the days until the following summer to come back.
My name is Logan, and I am 9 and going to 3rd grade.
Our son, Logan, was diagnosed with brain cancer at 5 years old, and it was very sudden. He was just what we thought happy, healthy 5-year-old little boy, and suddenly collapsed. And everybody's world just kind of
flipped upside down. And so he went in for brain surgery, and they were able to take all of the cancer out, which was amazing. But it was a very long journey, and Logan was in and out of the hospital many times. I just remember sitting there thinking, there's got to be something that we can take our family to go and do after Logan heals. And you really want to find a way to bring everybody back together after so many hospital stays, and to find something like the Grace program where
everybody comes together and we're all doing stuff again together was huge. They grew stronger bonds and they know each other very well, and now it's like
there's a bond that I think just gets even stronger when they're able to all hang together, do stuff, do the same things together. The kids can just be kids and don't have to worry about hospital stays.
Because it is stressful. It is, so many things go on that you don't even think about when you get a child diagnosed with cancer.
I think one of the things that surprised me most about being at the YMCA is that we were able to just find a peace that I didn't know in all the midst of all the chaos that we would be able to find so quickly. You can see it in all of the kids outside playing. Just, they're peaceful, they're happy, they've forgotten about life outside of the YMCA for these 4 days, which is pretty incredible.
And I'm really, really thankful for those who make this possible. It's very much needed. It's very much needed. If it was not for people who care about us, I probably would not have this opportunity, and that's honesty. So I thank those who made it possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you.